Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 101. In today's episode, as always, I'm going to go over 10 questions I received from you guys. And also, I will check on US Consulate update of 2 other countries for you today. So before I start today's video, as always, I want to wish you guys happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well as planned. If you are new here, my name is John. My goal is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also U.S. citizens regarding the immigration questions. And sometimes I give advice to newcomers to the United States of America so they can stay out of trouble. Before I start today's video, I also want to tell you that, some of you guys want to support this channel. Well, the USA Month shop is available. You can check the link in the description below, or you can go to the website. If you want to support this channel, you can buy some t-shirt. Some of you guys who already purchased some t-shirt, well, thank you so much. Okay, so guys, without wasting time here, let's get started. The first question will come from Okams Peace Odushi. Here's the question. Hello sir, Mordan, thanks for your help after filing the form online DS260 and IA64. Should I submit before printing out for signing and upload back? Well, thanks for the question. I think what this viewer is asking is that she want to know after she fill out form on DS260, which is immigrant visa form, and also the affidavit of support, if she has to print them out, sign in, and then upload them back to NVC. For DS260, once you fill it out and you're gonna put a date and all that, and then that will take you to the confirmation page, and then you have to print the confirmation page out because the beneficiary will take the confirmation page to the interview. Okay, so for affidavit of support, yes, once you fill it out, you have to print it out, sign it, date it, and then upload it to NVC Computer Electronic Application Center. All right, so let's move to the second question. This one will come from Saif Hassan. Here is the question. Where should I write to NVC or KCC? I'm on family preference category. Well, to only people who are DV lottery visa winners can send a message to KCC or send email to KCC, because KCC is the one that process their case. But if you are immediate relative, or you are not immediate relative, meaning that maybe you are siblings of U.S. citizen, like you are F4 category, you are F2 category, like F2A, F2B, you are in F3, F1, yeah, you can send your message to NVC National Visa Center. Okay, let's move to another question. This one will come from Paul Mary Cab. Here's the question. Hey John, how are you doing? Please, do you have an idea about questions regarding my child who is about this month to attend his interview at the embassy? He's 11 years old, IR2 visa. Well, thanks for the question. I did a video about questions consular officer can ask kids that go to visa interview. Their questions are not that hard. Just make sure you go through the form. Some basic questions like who is your dad and who is your mom, where your dad lives, where your mom lives and stuff like that. Do you talk to daddy on the phone? You talk to mommy on the phone? Those are little questions. Okay, it's not that hard. It's not gonna be hard. I know the interview is gonna be smooth for your child. Let's move to another question here. This one will come from Sander Dras. Hey John, I want to know what happened next if your expedite is denied. Let me know, please. Well, if you expedite your case and they denied it, nothing gonna happen. Your case just gonna go the normal route. Like you have to wait until NVC schedule an interview appointment for you, the beneficiary, and then the beneficiary will go for interview. Nothing gonna change. But if they do accept it, then you're gonna the process gonna be a little bit quicker. That's the only difference. Okay. Let's move to another question here. This one will come from Francis Zeze. Here's the question. What about F-21 visa class? Please help me answer it because I can be confused when I see F2A and I can't see F-21 visa. So please tell me the difference, please. Well, F-21 is just a visa case, a visa class for F2A, which is a visa category. Okay, this is not. It's just the same thing. Both basically the same thing. The one is a visa class and one is a visa category. That's it. Okay, there's no big difference. Let's move to another question. This one will come from Josephine Johnson. Please, I would like to know whether the F4 visa interview will the wife or husband of the applicant be interviewed. Well, thanks for the question. One thing you have to know is that once you receive your interview appointment letter, if your husband's or your wife's name is on the letter, well, both of you gonna go to the interview. So the consular officer gonna interview both of you. Okay, but if it's only one person who will go for the interview, you will sit on the interview appointment letter. So that's all I can tell you. All right, let's move to another question here. This one will come from Man Ikeman. Here's the question. I applied my I-485 and I-765 in November 2nd, 2020, but I sent my RF-E, which is a request for evidence, respond to USCIS, and they receive on March 24, 2021. Will it take 4 to 10 months after they receive my RFE, or will use the date they receive on my IA-64? How long will it take after receiving on my RFE? I just need an idea when I should hear from USCIS as they already update my online file. Greatly appreciated. Well, thanks for the question. Basically, this person is asking how long will it take USCIS to process his or her case after she submitted on the request for evidence. You know that when you submit your application to USCIS and something is missing, they're gonna send you a letter called request for evidence, and then you have to submit additional documents. One thing I'm gonna tell you is that once USCIS receive your case, they're just gonna resume your application. Okay, they're just gonna resume it because your priority is still gonna be the same, and they're gonna resume it. It can take another 3 months, another 4 months. I don't know for sure, but at that point, there's nothing you're gonna do. You just have to wait until they process your case. If something is missing again, they're gonna let you know, or they're gonna reach out to you to provide that document. Other than that, they're just gonna make a decision. Okay, it can take, like I said, it can take 4 months, it can take 10 months, it can take less than that, but you just have to wait. All right, let's move to another question. This one will come from Lisa Dado. Here's the question. Hi John, I'm a new subscriber here. I'm here in the Philippines, and my case on IR1 visa is in the middle of process, and my husband was lost last year 2020. I pay off my fees. I did not start anything. What should be the first thing to do? The DS-260 or to file a next a substitute petitioner IA-64, or should I submit a form IA-64W as a widow instead of IA-64? Please advise. Thank you. Well, thanks for the question. Well, this is not illegal advice. By the way, whatever advice I'm giving here, whatever I'm talking about here, is not legal advice. So I'm sorry for your loss. In your case, well, once you pay the fee, you can start with from DS-260, and then after that you can submit your affidavit of support. But in your case, and since you are a widow, it's gonna be self-petitioner. I think it's gonna be I-360. As a self-petitioner, you will file an IA-64W. From what I know. Okay, so just follow the process, NVC process. What you're gonna do first, second, third, and like I said, go with DS-260, and then file an IA-64, which is an exemption of the regular affidavit of support. All right, let's move to another question. This one will come from Tiago Let. Here's the question. I'm on a F1 category and married son of a U.S. citizen. I received on the welcome letter 5 days ago. However, I cannot complete the payment. Apparently, my PD is not current. How long does it take or less for me to start the application? Well, thanks for the question. Usually when you get your welcome letter from NVC and you are not an immediate relative, normally it will take at least 6 months to a year before you can be able to pay the fees, because what happens is when your priority date is about to become current, or like a 6 months before your priority date is going to become current, or a year before, NVC will send you a welcome letter so you can start gathering all your document and get ready. Okay, so once the priority date is current, then they're going to contact you again to start the process. So to answer your question, it can take 6 months to a year before you can start a process. Okay, let's move to another question here. This one will come from Kavida Nikki Narin. Here's the question. Hello and good day. I pay a fee of $425 for NVC to get my case going. Now since March, I haven't heard when should I also after the affidavit of support and civil is the interview next. I need to get a waiver 601. I'm in Trinidad. I'm here since 3 years now. Please tell me something long is a waiver. Thank you. Well, thanks for the question. Well, after you pay the fees and submit the document, NVC has to review everything, and then if everything is fine, your case is going to be documentary qualified, and interview appointment is going to be the next phase. Okay, so basically you will wait for your interview appointment, and then once you receive your interview appointment, then you can go to the interview. As far as a waiver, sometimes it can take like a year for the waiver. Okay, so from my research, yeah, it can take like a year sometime. Okay, so guys, that was the last question of today's video, and like I said at the beginning of this video, let's go check on US Consulate update of 2 other countries today. Okay guys, let's check on US Consulate update of those 2 countries. To come to this page, for some of you guys who are new here, you have to type usembassy.gov in your browser. So once you're on this page, you can check the US Consulate of your country. You see the list of different countries, or you can click on the letter that starts on the name of your country. So the first country we're going to check US Consulate update for today, I'm going to start with letter Z. So I click on Z, and that will be Zambia. Okay, let's see what's going on, because I received a message from one of my viewers who want me to check on the embassy update for him or her. And this is the US Embassy in Lusaka. So I'm gonna click on it. I don't know if you saw the phone number and the address. Okay, here's the address and phone number in case you want to call them. Okay, so from here, let's click on visas. Click on visas. So as you can see here, they said in response to significant challenges related to COVID-19 pandemic, the US Embassy in Lusaka has temporarily suspended routine visa services. We will continue to provide emergency and mission critical visa services as resources and local conditions allow. We will resume routine visa services as soon as possible, but are unable to provide a specific date at this time. So well, it looks like this is just an old update though, because I don't see anything new here. So we are only accepting application from Zambian citizen and resident at this time. Okay, well, let's click on immigrant visa. You see over here, you come over here, click on read more. Let's see what's going on. So over here, as you can see, the last update was from April 24, 2020. So they didn't even update their website. So I don't see anything new here. So if you are somebody who will go to the embassy for interview and you're still waiting for your interview appointment, you need to call the embassy to check and see if they resume immigrant visa services, or even if it's a partial visa services and also partial non-immigrant visa services. You need to call them and ask them a question, because this website doesn't provide any new updates. Okay, so sorry I can't give you any new update. Let's move to the second country. we're going to talk about today. Let's move back here. The second country, gonna start with letter I. Let's click on I over here. Let me see, Italy. I received a message from somebody to check Italy for her. Let me see. So yeah, I know the person mentioned Naples. So let's click on this one and see what's going on. Because I don't know if you saw it, they have on different location. Like here, you see they have on Naples, they have on U.S. Consulate General Milan, they have U.S. Consulate General Florence, and then they have on U.S. Embassy in Rome. Okay, so the person want me to check Naples. I don't know if it's Naples or Naples. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. So over here, let's click on visas. So click on visas and see what's going on. So let me see here what type of information they have. Nothing much here. Let's click on immigrant visas to see if they have detailed information here. Okay, so they say on April 8th 2021 the Secretary of State determined that travel on an immigrant or fiancé visa is in the national interest for purposes of granting exception under the geographic COVID-19 proclamation. So pursuant to the determination, the U.S. Consulate General Naples, Italy, is resuming limited immigrant visa, including diversity lottery 2021 and K-fiancé visa processing in May 2021. Okay, so here you have it. They start processing immigrant visa services in those categories. Okay, and also let me see here. So that's the main thing, but if you want to read more about the update, you can come straight to this page here, which is on it.usembassy.gov/visas. That's where you can find those information. For Zambia, I forgot to tell you, let me see, I think for Zambia you have to tap on zm.usembassy.gov/visas to come to the page to read more about Zambia update, but unfortunately they didn't even have a new update. So yeah, for immigrant visa for Italy, Naples, yeah, this is what's going on. Let's see non-immigrant visa. Okay, you bring your mouse over here, you click on read more on the non-immigrant visas. Let's see what's going on. So over here it said the United States Embassy and Consulate in Italy remain unable to resume routine immigrant and non-immigrant visa services at this time. That was for, that's a general update. Let me see. They say we do not currently envision being able to offer visa appointment to J1 applicant wishing to participate in the summer work travel. What else we have for non-immigrant visa? But as always, if you have more questions, you can call the embassy. Okay, you can call the embassy, ask more questions. But one thing is sure, they providing limited immigrant visa services. And then like I said, for non-immigrant visa services, I don't think they're resuming yet, or you can call on for a new update. Okay, so that's all I have for you today regarding these two countries. Nothing much going on. If you have any question, let me know in the description below. If you still want me to check US consulate of your country, let me know as well. I know some of you guys already sent me a request to check on US consulate of your country. Once I have a chance, I will check that for you. Okay guys, and that's all I have for you today. I hope you learned something from this video. Once again, my name is John, and whatever you do today, do it peacefully. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
USA Monde.